of the issues that we are facing currently, and some of the issues that are solvable. Okay, I'll start. We had a meeting with the college head of Bazar at Vernaching the other day, and then he alluded that the pressure that we gave resulted in payments that are going to be made from tomorrow. NFSA's payments are going to be made from tomorrow. Those that are from provincially funded, NFSA's payments are going to be made from tomorrow. So guys, please make sure that you on board on Batala. And the other issue is that we had students using e-wallet previously. We were using e-wallet, and I think I forgot that other banking system that we were using. So there were money stuck of NFSAs from those systems. So now it has moved to Batala. The money that was stuck in e-wallet has been moved to Batala. You just need to make sure that you on board on Batala. You'll get both the money from the last semester and this semester if you on board on Batala. The only way to get your money is onboarding on Batala. If you can't or struggle to onboard with Batala, we're going to have a problem with you receiving any payment from NFSAs, because without Batala you can't onboard. And then Batala officials will come in June. I'm not sure when in June, early June I think. They will come and they will train the staff of the college how to assist students with Batala, because we have a problem with Batala because some of our students can't on board. There is difficulties in withdrawing money during weekends. You can't withdraw money. So all of those issues will be solved when Batala comes. Now we have also the issue of statuses. Status is moving back and forward, and then there's this one of academic eligibility criteria. That one is not a student issue problem, it's a college problem. That one is a college problem, given the sense that it's not students that send their result to NFSAS, it's the college itself. So students uploading is just a mechanism of making sure that they get paid. So if your status is stuck on academic eligibility, you just need to go to campus. They will print out your results, you'll shoot them, upload them. But you should also ask if you are on the provincially funded list, yes or no. So that if you are on the provincially funded list, the college sends results on a weekly basis. Maybe this week they'll take a set of group, sent to NFSAS each and every week. So if you go and inquire and find out if you are on the previously funded list, then you'll have a way forward. And then on the Batala app, can we avoid using the Batala app, President? The Batala app is a problem. We should use the link instead of the app, because the majority of our students that have been scammed are using the app instead of the link. And the link is advised that we should use the link as a majority. And then, President, I think you'll come in, then I'll touch the issues of registrations and so forth.
No, thank you very much. I would like to thank all the students that took their time to join this particular live. So as student leaders, we see it befitting from now and then to engage with you students with regards to what needs to happen, what is the way forward, and take mandate from you. We don't lead ourselves, we are leading you, and we are led by you through the ideas that you give us on a daily basis based on the material conditions on the ground. So we saw it befitting today to then come up with an alternative to have a live video so that we can resolve some of the problems that you students are facing on a daily basis, because these are the interactions that assist us on a daily basis to find a common solution to our problems. So on the agenda that we had, Comrade Ndanda, number one was outstanding payments. We know we embarked in a strike that lasted for a very long time, and that peaceful protest was very good, and it yielded results. Although there were lecturers that were arrogant, that pressurized our students in terms of tests, we still have a lot of problems to solve. So number one that brought us here is the fact that we have realized that there are a number of students, a serious huge number from all different campuses that have not received their money, and they are expected to go into exam and pass those particular exams. To be quite honest and frank with all the students that are watching us right now, it is not appealing to us as student leaders to come here to you and engage with you in a peaceful way, engage with you on all these media platforms, whereas we know what you are going through. It touches our heart to know that there is a female lady today, wherever she is, that is not having money to go to school or even buy sanitary towels, because there is somewhere someone who is sitting and not releasing the money of students. So those are some of the things that always makes us to fight with this management and not to be comfortable with their presence amongst us. So we are not friends of management. That must be easily brushed and please be put into place. We are not friends of management. We don't want to be their friends. In fact, whatever issue that affects students, we are going to fight and we are going to do whatever it takes to ensure that we bring all they are doing to book. So students, I want to assure you, based on what we have read in terms of that code interdict, that we are allowed to hold mass meetings and do consultations as long as those mass meetings are 300 meters away from the campus. So it is not a problem for us to meet around the corner there. We are not at campus level. So we are going to play with their law that they try to use to batch against us, to stop us from fighting. They are using the law to ensure that they stop us from fighting the battles of students. So number one is the issue of outstanding payments. That is very close to my heart, Comrade Ndandla. Apparently, according to our investigation, we have found that majority of the students have not received their money. Students that are some of them, the status are changing from one point to another. Some of them, they applied for NSFAS, but status are saying not started. So we have taken a resolution as a collective, and we're going to be going to campuses to lobby other campuses to say, comrades, all the students that have outstanding payments, can they be noted down? And we go and write an email and request the NSFAS ourselves, because we've been saying management must write emails, but they are failing to write emails to NSFAS. So the first thing that we are going to do, we want to go submit a memorandum in the Institute of Higher Learning. Different campuses must choose their different dates, whereby they are going to sit with management on an open table. All the issues of student, you get a person, a student saying that I'm affected by academic eligibility criteria, and an NSFAS says I don't qualify to get my money this year, mainly because there is some SSS official somewhere in these campuses that are failing to do their part in terms of sending correct results to NSFAS. So we have seen that they are not reliable, these comrades, and we want to urge all these students to say, go on NSFAS website, take their email address. If there's an issue you want to address directly, you feel that your results are good, scan your previous year results, scan your current results, put them together and make sure that you address the issue with NSFAS directly through getting the email online. So this is the first part. Those who are having academic criteria eligibility problem, take those results, both of them, scan them, send them to NSFAS and prove beyond reasonable doubt that you've been passing and the college is the one that is been sending wrong results due to incompetence. Another thing that is causing a lot of outstanding payments, it is mainly because some of your appeals you don't follow up on them. So I want to appeal to the students, please from now and then go on your apps, go on your NSFAS portals, check at what stage is your NSFAS portal, and always make sure that you find information that is in relations, that is legitimate, that is in relations to what is happening to your NSFAS. It will assist you to go to the college and ask the relevant questions. So we're appealing to all political structures to please take this issue matter at hand very serious, because we are not going to sit back and watch our students going to exams and expect them to pass, graduate, whereas they are hungry. That one, management, they must take it away from our books. That one, they must take it away. If they want us to do that, by all means necessary, it means we won't do that one. The one of ensuring that there's a female that goes to class without a sanitary towel or could write exams, and we want to warn the management against this style of theirs, when you are late with 2 minutes or less than 1 minute, and then they start behaving otherwise. That is not going to happen. Political structures are going to stand at campuses and make sure that we monitor the ins and outs of every exam. We are going to monitor that all the students that are deserving, that have passed and that have made it, their issues are dealt with properly. And if you feel that you don't qualify for a particular subject because there's a lecturer that did not mark your script quite well, we are ready. Text us. We are ready to come to any campus. We are declaring war against that. If you feel like una le lecturer in Freya, why Hana, Jolly Max Saudi corresponder, those issues, please bring them on board. Those are our sensitive. We don't mind attending to such issues. Those are our medium type of issues. A lecturer on our prayer, please bring them on board. Those ones who don't understand how they did not qualify, whereas all along they felt that they did well, please comrades, come on board before everybody hijack. Another issue I want to engage on outstanding payments is that we are appealing to all political structures in different campuses to say we are going to make available Kolelwa's email address to everyone and NSFAS, the national NSFAS, right? So that you take down these names, because in Fanabil Park, what we did, Comrade Chair, you remember we took down names, and then after we took down names, the following day there was we wrote an email, and then there was payments after that. So I want to appeal to campuses to use that route. We are more than welcome to give you those email addresses, because we have understood that these people are so old and fighting factional battles within management to a level where they even forget why they are employed in the first place. So that issue we are sensitive to. We are going to become our own NSFAS officials on campus. So we are student leaders, equally we are solution providers. So we are saying unto you, with statuses, with problems with your NSFAS, go to political structures, text us on our WhatsApp, although our WhatsApps are full complaint. But we are going to work right through around the block to make sure that we respond, and we are also going to engage different leaders in different campuses to ensure that we have the same level of information, the same level of thing, because it is not appealing to know that there's a female out there that ends up having a blesser, mainly because there's triple S officials that are incompetent. So outstanding payments is the top of our agenda. And the second last agenda item, which is a peaceful protest, is motivated by the outstanding payment. So we want to appeal to everyone to stay on the live so that we can outline on how we are going to proceed with these issues that are very pertinent and are very personal to us, that are including our students, because we won't expect at any point in time the management to agree with us when we are fighting them based on student issues that are rising. We are aware of the court interdict. We are going to give you pros and cons. We met with our lawyers today in the morning. They have given us all the pros and cons that is entailed with that particular court order. So we know what needs to happen moving forward. So we want to appeal to the students, stay on the live. We are going to advise in terms of how are we going to raise our frustrations. Because to be honest with you, students, although we don't want to delay your exams, we don't want to do anything because we believe it's external exam, we also can't allow injustices to happen. That one, you must write it off. We are never going to allow any injustice to happen, because Ratiba only a free state on a at a million rest mona do them because on a shelter patala. And then because of that, that particular student is not going to be able to write the exam. Not because they were not qualifying or anything, they were qualifying, but because of the incompetence that is caused by outstanding payments, those students were not able to receive their money. So I'll just touch on the second agenda item, before we bring you in, on registration. In Fanabil Park today, we have noted some comrades. You see this thing of deploying comrades into strategic positions that are non-political, positions like campus management. It is very dangerous, because it's campus managers like Fanabil Park campus management that caused a stir to go right around all the campuses. Because in campuses, we don't need politics from officials that are employed by the government. We need them to be professional and do what is expected of them. Today, when we enter campus with Bukomre Kandin Fanabil to assist the students that are coming for the first time, first years, that have been applying, we find an arrogant security guard standing at the entrance saying that we cannot enter, political structures cannot enter. We want to warn against such campus managers that want to bring politics into campuses. We want to warn against you. We found a lady who is an official of the campus in January. When we were registering, we found her assisting a sibling and putting their sibling into the system. This offer type of a situation that we don't understand how you bring about or come with that criteria. And at the end of the day, you don't want us to go into registration booths to see your corruption. We are not going to allow it. We urge political structures to stand still in registration booths and make sure that all academically deserving students, they enter the system, whether by left or right. All the students that are qualifying in Sedibeng College, all campuses, they must enter the system without any hindrance, because education is not something that is born out of playing. It is a constitutional right that is enshrined in the constitution. We don't have to beg for education. We're not going to beg any arrogant campus manager for what we deserve, and that is enshrined in the constitution that we read every day. So, they must never make as if they're making us favors by making sure that we register them by fire on force. They must increase quotas, and we must enter the system. Our brothers and sisters, the drugs in Battle campus, so that we don't have more than 20 mafellas studying in Sedibeng College. So we want to warn against the behavior of campus management that want to become politicians. Comrades, if you want to become politicians, we can give you t-shirts of the EFF, t-shirts of SASCO, t-shirts of the ANC. You join political structures, you become a politician, and stop becoming officials. You quit your jobs. Because we're not going to allow that. We are not going to allow politicians on campuses. So registrations must be run by students. And the issue of this thing of SRC not being there, Comrade Kandla, is a very dangerous issue. Students don't have an SRC. Management don't want to bring about temporary interim SRC because they want to take decisions without the SRC. We're going to be writing to the D-head. We want to write to Dr. Gwendolyn, the campus chairperson, and we hope this woman brings about solutions into Sedibeng College, because she's a female. She understands what we feel as political structures and students and females when management is victimizing us. We are going to be writing to council, to our client, to say, Prof, this prof that went out, who was she? Mwakubela. May her soul rest in peace. When she was around in Sedibeng College, we used to write emails and she should not respond. And there is a type of behavior we want the current council chairperson to say stability in Sedibeng College will be there as only if the management is going to listen to all student issues and address them like their own issues. So we don't compromise about that one. For a peaceful and a good academic year, we want the management to comply and ensure that our students are taken care of, because we are not tired, we'll never be tired. We are ready for peaceful protests. We are going to run peaceful protests throughout the year. Peacefully so, we'll hold our placards, stand outside and expose corruption inside Sedibeng College. So they will never silence us. So with those viewers who are saying all political structures report to registration booths, there are corruptions happening from management perspective. They are registering and sending offers to their girlfriends and friends. So we want you to guard against those issues. Go and guard against offers that are sent to girlfriends and friends. Please.
No, thank you, Comrade Gift. The other thing, the court interdict, it's not a factor, that thing. It's not a factor. It's nothing. Comrades of Renaching, Hittelbeck and Spooky, the court interdict is not a factor. We are not afraid of that thing. When that thing was drafted, we were there, live in court. We know the ins and outs of the court interdict. They are abusing the court interdict, these people. They are making the court interdict is if it's something that's going to stop the world. So college issues, student issues should not be addressed because there is a court interdict, a fabricated court interdict. We are not going to allow that. We are not afraid. We have never been afraid and will never be afraid. So imagine now as we speak, let's go back to the first agenda point, outstanding payments. We have a whole course, PLP students, the entire PLP students, they are not funded. How does that come about? How does the entire course, it's like marketing management, let's say marketing management, we have 600 students. So all 600 students, they are not on the funded list. How does that happen? So an entire course must just disappear. So we must forget PLP students. We must forget those students that deserve NFSAS. We must forget students that passed their exams, but now because they are not agreeing to be boyfriends and girlfriends of lecturers, so they must suffer. No, we won't allow that. And this thing of masks can be changed. Masks can be changed. Those masks can be changed. As long as you have proof, you have your scripts, it can be changed at any given time. If it can't be changed, it will be due to the incompetence of whoever that is teaching you. So don't be afraid to raise these issues to us. Don't ever be afraid to raise these issues to us, because we have been peaceful in our approach. We engage when you know the problem. RCT is that when we engage management on a calm level, they think they are doing us a favor of assisting students. You can't do us a favor for doing your job. It's impossible. You can't do us a favor for doing your job. It's impossible. So, PLP students, you are not forgetting. We are going to be there for you. We are going to be there throughout. So, when the day we decide to do a peaceful protest, the day is going to be all 4 campuses. We are going to expose the corruption in this college. We are going to expose every wrongdoing in this college. So, the issue of registrations, there were 904 of us, to be exact, that was sent in Fanabil, only in Fanabil. So are we saying that as a college, as a campus, we are going to take only 900 students, where else there is this influx of applications? So what must happen to Wanas Booking, Everton, Sharkville? Where must they go? So you have already taken a decision to send offers. Imagine, even NATED, we are starting with our exams. So are you setting us up to failure? Because those that are currently doing N4 now, if you pass, you are leaving space. So we must have empty seats in our classes. It can never happen. It can never happen. So we are saying that, comrades, wherever you are, the court interdict is not a factor. We are not afraid of it. So the era of student leaders being suspended because someone does not like you, it's over. We have all the necessary means to make sure that we are protected. When we engage in anything, we make sure that to the teeth that our facts are on point. Because today we have elements of management that refuse to be proactive. Elements of management that refuse to do their work. So, Comrade Gift, we are not going to be intimidated. And then students, please make sure that you on board on Batal. I know we don't like this thing of Batala, but it is the only system that we're using now. Without Batala, you can't get your money. I want to make that straight. Without Batala onboarding, you will never get your money of NFSAS. So assist us in onboarding, assist us in making sure that you go. Even the status says NFSAS Chile, the status says snacks packed. It's a lot of so you must go to campus and inquire. You must have information, and central level they must not centralize information. Even the issues of sports and academics, you are centralizing everything. So what must happen to students who must just be go as zombies and cows, go to point A to B. We are not allowed to have extra internal activities. It can't be. It can't be. We will never allow that. We will never allow to be bullied. Bullying is not what we're going to allow. And each and every student that have any challenge, you must come to us. You must tell us your issues. We are here to assist. The court interdict is not a factor. I repeat.
Thank you very much, Comrade Kant. I think the issue of registration, we've closed it out. Another issue, and we just want students, when you have issues of NSFAS, we are always on campus. Get our numbers, call us, engage us. We'll assist you in solving in as much as we've been solving for a lot of students. So we're hoping tomorrow they're going to pay majority. We are hoping tomorrow they are going to pay all the students that are deserving. They must pay in majority. They must just look, okay, let's say senior students. Was this person always receiving last year? Yes, okay, pay. New students, this person, the status was fine, never got fined, change it, okay, it means it was fine, it means it's fine, it just NSFAS system, pay. Or else. And we want to talk to the students that get to be fined, but when we call for mass meetings and meetings, they sit back. I want to warn against that, to say namhla ngimi kusasa nguwe uzoyibona lento le. So let us unite whenever we take a concrete decision in terms of a way forward. We don't give way forward because we're bored or we don't have anything to do. It is because of the problems that you bring to our tables every day. We make these live videos to clarify problems and possibly take solutions from you. So mass meetings, even if you must come on board. We engage, we take a resolution. If it's a campus-based situation, we deal with it. If it's all campus, it's a disease, we spread it all across. So that is the number 2 agenda item. I think NESFA's allowance then falls off because of outstanding payment. So we're hoping that they pay. We're watching it very closely. We're warning them not to sleep tonight. We know that you are watching management of set call. We know wherever you are not comfortable because you even speak about our videos in meetings when you are seated there drinking wines. Paziza. Paziza. Paziza mukuni. We know you talk about us. So we are saying unto you, solve our problems so that we don't become nuisances in your offices. If you comrades want to finish your term without us taking this college under administration, you must talk proper. Do proper things for our students, because you don't understand how you run a college without governance. Student governance is not there, but you are running, approving tenders, approving everything, approving registration, running academic board without students, running council as if it's your own bedroom politics. We are going to attend to that. All those council resolutions that have been taken, even the issue of 500, there's an issue here. It's amended, Comrade Kanka. Apparently students must pay 500, it's like, I don't know, it's per subject. I'm subject to correction, but I'll check it when I'm done here. There's a new rule that has been taken by management without the student consultation, that from Sedibeng it's already starting to say students must pay 500 rand to register subjects. I don't know if it's per subject or also. I don't even want to know. I don't care and I don't know. But you want to tell them they took the decision autonomously. They must do it themselves or else we'll attend to it. Because we never agreed to it. There's no signature of anyone that is officially voted in by students that signed that particular nonsense. You are not giving us our allowances. You are not giving us bursaries. You are not making sure that our nations are fine. On top of that, you want us to pay 500. So our students must become prostitutes to come and pay 500. For education, there is supposed to be a right. Millions and millions of SRC budget, we don't know where they go to. We don't have sports, we don't have Goombas, we don't have anything. In fact, now we are trying as student leaders. We have onboarded all campuses to join in the gala dinner. It's a first student program that management is not even sponsoring or even coming on board to assist on. We are going to show them, we are appealing to all the students to come on board and support the gala dinner so that we show these comrades that we are united. We must show them that we can make and eat ourselves without them, because that gala dinner, the people that will be cooking there will be 100% student of Sedibeng College. The champagnes that will be there will be locally produced. So if you know you are a student who whatsoever you have done 1, 2, 3, we are going to incorporate you in business this time around. So we are appealing to all the students that have skills and development that can lead the particular gala dinner into a right direction. Let us come on board, all of us. The gala dinner is on the 9th of June. We are going to make sure that it becomes a success. We are going to make sure that students of hospitality, the world out there, finally taste their food. By the way, it's not only Sedibeng College students that are invited, all external factors are also invited. Everyone, whether in the institution, VUT, Sedibeng College, your boyfriend from Sasol Bag, anything, you are invited. We are going to be wearing strictly formal. Metric dance. Reshapa galadina me. Ratamerele one, rebatari weave, tani, we bailing rebatayona, the frontals. Please come with your things. Lirona bam reports or taberele on, reports or no on, Reshapile the red restaurant. So we are appealing to students, let us support the gala dinner. All payments should be done to the account that is sent on the gala dinner post. It's a business account that is registered. So all payments should be done there, and then we deliver your ticket based on that particular slip. So when you are receiving your money tomorrow, that's why we are going to ensure majority of you receive your money. Lilo rukisa maroko ashapu, the dress on, lilo kutelebe on, mahormana vetenda, leteli date taruna revemnati. Reba wants management to we can expose or we can showcase our talents. Artists, if it's about piano, poetry, comedy, you are more than welcome to come on board and join us on the day. Galadina on will be 100% on board. So we are saying, everyone, come on board, join the Galadina perspective. Let us be one, let us be united. Let us show the management. The campus. So what we will be doing, all campuses will be having a delegation of people who will be selling tickets. So weekend there's Comrade Terminator there, there is selling Comrade Inikwe and other forces that will be joining us in selling the tickets. We have Katleo Homoroke, where Comrade Jama, and other comrades that will be bringing on board. Heidelberg, we have other comrades that we have incorporated. So rest assured it will be full. So make sure we reka sanzanili 150 early bed. Wanaka reka na kwani seli body 5th June, utatola seli 200. So that is an invitation, official invitation. All the students of Sedibeng College, different campuses, you are invited to an official opening gala dinner that will be doing ourselves, promoting our students, what they cooked, what they can cook, even that the people that will be doing designs inside Comrade Kantla, there will be 100% student-based companies. What's our management or what are we capable of? And then there's an issue, I think this was a peaceful protest. So we are going to do consultation with campus-based before these exams to raise our concern. We want to monitor the issue of payments tomorrow. If it's still minority, we are going to embark in a peaceful protest. Students who are tired of you bringing us issues and we don't have a solution to your issues. We are tired, we don't sleep at night. So what we are going to do, we are going to speak their language. We are going to dance to their music. And the only way is that management tomorrow must pay 100% of NSFAS deserving students. If not, the popesal dancing. I want to tell you that we are going to engage in a peaceful protest. Now, how we engaged in a peaceful protest, apparently during that time, we are going to do what they did. We are going to copy the exact example of Nehau because they call that a peaceful protest. So we are going to do the same because Nehau as well had a court interdict from the national government, but they continued with the peaceful protest. So we are going to do the same. We are educated, we are fine. Right, understand that. Yeah, make sure the student if majority of Sedibeng College students don't receive their money, because this issue of Batala, it's another issue that's going to give us a problem. Those who come on board, comrades, you can text us today, give us your problem so that we list you. Text us tonight, we see what we can do so that we can enlist you. Those who can't register and on board to Batarabati, let's get to each other. How about now? Nalipchata Babatala, Buakashego, Promkashiko, Rovalermoti, email Tangatana, Rebakenika, Kamabashili, or Reltebosani, or on board our Tolkien, Luenobe Mashamplani, Uemashangura, Uhonoraga Dresser Galadin. So we'll work very hard right around the clock to make sure that we raise your concerns. So those ones, Bana Matada Basakon on board, please let us, we'll send our details there, share our details. We'll be engaging with you throughout the night today so that we send emails, we find possible proper solutions to this particular issue of Patala. I think with that being said, I have concluded myself personally, but will give Comrade Kantla. I want to invite all the students and appeal to say, let us show the management how united we are through supporting the initiative of the Kala Dinner. Let us all go there, let us dress up, let us be fine, let us ensure that we support our own initiative because it's going to promote our art, our musicians, our chefs, our meals, our everything. It will be 100% local. The champagne now kena munyako, rofa champagne. Arabati all star here. Mara awi sharply a suit we will and the sharp. Mara inka shoes mutu and a metric dance rebe on. Otabonalebo usiba beauty, when I'm on a sutabonale NW Taveri Tempo, Tavanalebo usuba kai wasn't the thing. When I singing and mingling, a 2 men or 2 twists of a sharp at today. We'll be making a proper setup, the best. We'll be giving you all the best. The meals, it will be 3-course meals. It will be Calcutta, Canary champagne, it's where Haseli Rutifati, first meal, the starter salona, second meal. That's why we have reduced the capacity or the amount to 150 because we want you to afford, but we are going to give the best of the best. Comrade Ganda, thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Gift. I think you have said a mouthful. You have covered a lot of things that I wanted to discuss. So, the issue of this initiative is to show the management that we can exist without them. We can do these things because these things are supposed to be done by the SRC. So the SRC is not there because of elements of management. They don't want the student representative body to sit because they want to keep on eating the money of traveling, the money of the drama, the money of each and every activity of the school. They've been doing it. They have never been held accountable before. So we are saying that is a change. Isn't it so change? From now on, we are going to hold each and every office accountable. So we're not doing more when you more office in your house. You should know from 8 to 4. I must do my job. Otherwise, the paupers will dance. So we are making a commitment that we will not rest until everyone is paid. That is one thing for sure. So comrades, let's come out in numbers. Let's be there at the gala dinner and forget about this entire semester. It's been a difficult one. So comrades, let's study hard. Study very hard, comrades. That is the number one thing that we are here. We are here for education. So comrades, study very hard, pass and graduate. That is the best thing we want for you. And get in service training. You understand? We want that process of in service training. It was due to the pressure that we put on management. So we're going to monitor that process of in-service training. Our students that are currently done and doing N6, you must be absorbed by the system. So we are making a commitment that we are going to be there and we will not rest until you are fine. So comrades of Ranakhi, Comrade Chama, Ibambe Makom, what you are doing there, keep on pushing pressure. Comrades of Common Dominator is booking, keep on pushing pressure. Comrades Cabello, Hitlerbeck, please Gerela man. I know you are forced to be reckoned with. He pressure you. So there will never be incompetence again in Sedibeng College once you are done. It's either that or will result into administration. The college will be put under administration. So I think we're fine, Comrade Gift Bafana Moleko. No, thank you for hosting us, leadership.
Thank you to all the students that joined. I remember the details on board. We thank you. We'll meet at the gala dinner. Hasta la vista.
And cut. Luana Mara. Luana Brada. Ayun tanto wayeta